help me with something?
Ah, sure, Aiden. How can I help?
I'm in a bit of a pickle with this Shakespeare study guide. Can you help me figure out what this speech is all about? I want to be an actor!
Ah, of course. Let's see. Sorry, it's all great to me. Whoever wrote this was a blinking idiot.
What the dickens?
Good riddance if you ask me.
For goodness sake, I needed that. You.
What's the matter, Aiden? Tongue-tied? I did it for your own good. Surely you have a tongue in your head. Ah, well, after and sorrow in anger, my friend. You'll thank me later.
I just can't believe you. You're so mean. Clear out bag and baggage. I'm never asking for your help again.
The more fool you. Stop it, Luke. The game is up.
I refuse to budge an inch. You're cheating.
I'm not.
I definitely suspect foul play. Aha! You'll not make a laughing stock out of me.
Oh, hey, Syrian. You see this? It's called coffee. Watch what you can do. Ready? You see that perfect push-up? Another one. Ready? Trust me, everyone. Coffee works wonders. Woo! I guess it's true. You can have too much of a good thing. Oh my goodness. Can't even. What? Seriously? Oh, sweetie, you are just a tower of strength right now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No way. You really got the short shrift with this one. Oh. 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 It really is the devil incarnate. That just sets my teeth on edge. Oh, Lord. Tut tut. Well, the truth be known, I think you're better off without him. Did you hear about the actor who fell through the floorboard? He was just going through a stage. Can we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a catch.
Did you hear about the post when I couldn't be an actor? It's because his delivery was terrible.
It is a foregone conclusion that I will not sleep a wink tonight. Woo! Hey, has anyone seen King Lear's mouse?
Ugh, that thing is an eyesore.
Definitely have seen better days, but it's all on to me.
I can't find it anywhere. It's vanished into thin air.
Please, put it back in its cage. But? No, but. But it's as dead as a doornail.
We'll be okay, everyone. As luck would have it, this little guy has been playing fast and loose. And it seems we have a new mischief of mice. From his own flesh and blood to choose from.
By Jove. Yeah, I think we got a good chat.
That's a bit bloody-minded, you stony-hearted villain.
Well, I guess that's the long and the short of it. Good evening, one and all, and welcome back to the theater! Can we please have a show of hands if you've ever used one of the Shakespeare phrases you've just heard in the opening scene? Fabulous! So you are all experts in Shakespeare's language then, so we can just jump ahead to...
Hang on, Amy. I saw lots of folks in this section here looking pretty confused.
Right, Jonah. To be honest, we're all a little lost in this section too, especially you, Jaden Lee.
And to be honest, I did not pay attention to anything Miss O'Brien taught at the beginning of the year. So,
Shakespeare for Dummies! Shakespeare was born April 23rd, 1564. and his second best bet in his will? Moving on, after the twins were born, Shakespeare disappeared from history for 7 mysterious years, reappearing when called an upstart pro in a London gossip pamphlet. It seems Shakespeare was making waves in the London theater scene. Shakespeare became an actor and eventually co-owned the Globe Theatre on the banks of the Thames River in London, England.
He was one of the most prolific writers of his time. About half of Shakespeare's plays were published in small, folded paper books called quartos.
They're cheap and flimsy and very easily disposed of. Don't worry, everybody. I got this. Thank you, Savannah. After he died, Will's friends collected 36 of Shakespeare's plays, publishing the first folio, now known to be one of the most influential books ever published. 18 of those 36 plays had never been published and would be lost to the world forever.
So big thanks to Shakespeare's friends.
Thanks for the history lesson, Liz. Now, let's talk about the plays. There are 3 categories of Shakespeare's plays.
First, the Histories. There were 7 King Henry plays documenting the illegitimate line of Tudor kings. Will used these to gain favor with Queen Elizabeth by bolstering her dubious right to the throne. He wrote 1 King John play and 2 King Richard plays. King Richard II and King Richard III. He is the famous club-footed hunchback who woos his lover over the body of her husband, whom he just killed. This guy was epic.
Yeah. Okay, on to the comedies. Shakespeare wrote a lot of comedy in his lifetime, about 14 plays in fact. Elizabethan times were pretty rough, so audiences loved these ones.
Can I just ask why The Merchant of Venice is in the comedy list? Isn't it all about anti-Semitism and wanting a pound of flesh as repayment for a loan? That doesn't sound very funny.
True, but there's a man dressed as a woman who prevents any harm from being done to anybody, and everybody gets what they want in the end. Pretty much. And there's a big wedding celebration in it. That's all it takes to be a Shakespearean comedy.
Oh, and don't forget, during Shakespeare's times, women could not be actors. So it would have been a boy pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. Hey. Did you know that while it was okay for a male to dress as a female, if a woman dressed as a man in the Elizabethan times, she was breaking the law and if caught would be put in the stocks? But that's not very funny.
No. You're right, Emily. That isn't funny. But you know what is funny? A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is the most produced play in the last 4 centuries. And Romeo and Juliet is the second most produced play, which brings us to the tragedy.
Ah yes, the tragedies. They are bloody and dramatic, with lots of the stories coming straight from the Greek theater, including the most gruesome of them all, Titus Andronicus. It is way scarier than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Titus has a daughter who is molested by his arch enemy, Tamara's sons. And after they molest her, they cut off her hands and cut out her tongue so she can't tell anyone who did it.
But Titus finds out anyways, and has Tamara's sons killed and baked into a pie, which he serves her.
Okay. Blood and meat pies aside, let's talk about the focus of tonight's tragedies. Romeo and Juliet, Othello, Macbeth, Men in Kilts, and King Lear.
Now, pay attention, everyone. We are going to take you through a short tour through these 4 plays, because the more you know, the more you will enjoy it.
And there will be a quiz at the end.
So seriously, pay attention, Jane.
First, we have Romeo and Juliet. the two families on pain of death if they ever start another fight in Fair Verona. And then everyone leaves. I also play Lord Capulet, and the Capulets hold a big masquerade party. Romeo and his friends crash the party.
Juliet and Romeo meet and fall in love instantly. Within minutes, they swear to love each other forever. Remember, they are teenagers.
Romeo goes to his friar
A friar is a religious advisor who is played by me.
and asks to be secretly married to Juliet.
Because what could possibly go wrong with that plan? So the friar agrees to the secret marriage, thinking to force the families to stop fighting. Juliet's hot-tempered cousin Tybalt, played by me, figured out that Romeo crashed the party, and now he wants vengeance. He starts a fight and kills
Romeo loses his head and kills Tybalt.
The prince banishes Romeo to another town.
But Romeo gets to spend one last night with Juliet before he leaves.
In the morning, Juliet's dad, and Mom, played by me, has decided it's time for her to get married. To the most eligible bachelor in town, Paris, also played by me. So, Juliet goes to the friar for a plan. Luckily, he dabbles in alternative medicines. Ooh, like ivermectin?
No!
He gives Juliet a potion that will make her appear dead.
Long story short, Juliet drinks the potion.
Romeo's servant, played by me, sees Juliet's funeral and tells Romeo that Juliet has died.
Oh my. Romeo goes to an apothecary,
There you go.
buys a dram of poison, goes to Juliet's monument, drinks the poison, and dies.
Juliet waits.
Sees the dead Romeo, uses his dagger, and dies. Classic Shakespearean tragedy, full of blood, lust, and
On to story number 2, Othello. The main characters are Othello, a war hero. He was promoted to rank of general.
Iago, a classic manipulative villain. He's extremely jealous that the Moor, a black man, received the promotion of general over him. Desdemona, Othello's wife. Emilia, Iago's wife. Rodrigo, in love with Desdemona and heavily manipulated by Iago.
Cassio, another soldier, tricked into drunken debauchery by Iago and used to frame Desdemona for a crime she didn't commit.
What? Oh, and let's not forget the handkerchief. It deserves a building of its own. You see, this handkerchief was the first gift that Othello ever gave to Desdemona. And Iago convinced Emilia to steal it. Iago then plants it on Cassio, framing Desdemona as an adulteress, which drives Othello to plot to kill her. Seriously?
Don't forget the part where Rodrigo is tasked with killing Cassio, but he's a terrible fighter, and Iago comes and finishes him off.
And pretends to help Cassio.
Are you confused yet? I know. We were too. This one takes a little bit of time to unravel.
In the end, Othello kills Desdemona.
Seriously? Emilia catches him in the act and calls for help. Iago walks in, pretending to be innocent, until Emilia tells the truth about the handkerchief, so he kills her. Are you kidding me?
In brief, Othello kills himself, leaving Tatiana to take Iago to answer for his crimes. And there you have it. Everyone is dead. Again.
Full of blood, lust, and...
All right then, on to play 3. Now.
Stop! You can't say the name of this play. It's cursed.
Oh, right. Our third play is commonly known as the Scottish play.
That's right. There's lots of histories around tragic accidents happening in theaters that produce this play.
So everyone in the theater knows not to say the name of this play until performance time. And it's performance time, so everyone say it with me on 3.
Wait, do you mean on 3 or after 3?
I mean 1, 2, 3, say it with me, okay? Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Macbeth! Yes, Macbeth. Set in Scotland. Lots of black. Thick Scottish broads.
Which we can't do.
It all starts with 3 weird sisters, or witches, going off without some prophecy. King Duncan,
Macbeth then learns that King Duncan is coming to visit and plots to overleap him.
However, Macbeth loses his courage, and it's Lady Macbeth who plans the perfect crime against Duncan, and who also has to clean up after her husband botches the job. Typical.
Macbeth hallucinates daggers floating in the air.
Lady Macbeth, on the other hand, is calm, cool, and collected as the murdered king is found in their house.
Malcolm, son of the recently murdered Duncan, fears for his life and flees to England.
Macbeth is crowned king.
Well done, witches.
But Macbeth fears Banquo's son, Leon's, who is prophesied to become king.
He hires the murderer to kill Banquo and Fleance.
Macbeth hallucinates again and sees the ghost of Banquo.
Meanwhile, forces in England are preparing to make war against Scotland.
Macbeth goes on a killing spree, killing everyone we suspect to be after his crown.
He visits the witches again, and this time they prophesied that he would be safe until Burnwood, the name of the nearby forest,
Macbeth's home. They also prophesied he cannot be killed by any man and woman born.
so he feels invincible.
Malcolm, son of the recently murdered Duncan,
And Macduff, whose family involving killed, planned to overthrow Macbeth.
In Scotland, Lady Macbeth is unraveling. She sleepwalks and relives her murderous actions.
In England, the English army prepares 10,000 soldiers, not geese, prepared to fight.
the soldiers disguise themselves with the wood of burning.
Macduff challenges Macbeth to a duel, revealing that he was actually born of a cesarean section, which in Shakespeare's time, I guess, means he wasn't woman-born. So he kills Macbeth. All the witches' prophecies have been fulfilled. Well done, witches. All hail the new King of Scotland!
Whoa! Now that is a lot of blood. And lust. And one more to go. Anybody need a stretch break? Too bad. We have one more tragedy to teach you.
I hope you're taking note.
King Lear is getting older and decides to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters. He asks them to put into words how much they love him.
The older two sisters, Goneril
And Regan spelt false flatteries to Daddy. Cordelia, the youngest and favorite daughter, cannot put into words her deep love for her father.
Lear disinherits her and gives her inheritance to the other 2 sisters.
He plans to couch surf between the 2 of them.
well, he and his 100 servants, not.
The other dad in the story is the Earl of Gloucester. He has 2 sons.
The legitimate Edgar.
And a bastard Edmund. Edmund tricks his father, Gloucester, into thinking he was attacked using a fake letter, and then stages a fight to make it look like he got attacked again.
Gloucester disowns the innocent Edgar.
Edgar flees and disguises himself as a poor beggar named Tom. A terrible storm breaks out,
And Lear and his fool are rescued from the letter by Gloucester.
Goneril and Regan accuse Gloucester of treason and punish him by plucking out both his eyes.
Gloucester becomes deeply depressed and wants to end his life by jumping off a cliff.
Edgar, disguised as the beggar, leads him to this small hill to jump from instead and gives him the courage to live again.
Gloucester and Edgar reunites Lear with Cordelia, his daughter. Lear realizes how much Cordelia loves him and begs for forgiveness.
Meanwhile, Edmund has flirted with both Goneril and Regan, causing them to fight and turn against each other.
Edgar, disguised as a loyal knight, arrives and fights Edmund, mortally wounding him.
A dying Edmund frees the imprisoned Lear and Cordelia.
Yay!
Goneril and Regan kill each other by poison and suicide.
Cordelia is hanged for treason. Edmund's message for her release did not arrive in time.
They tried.
Lear enters with Cordelia's body and then dies of a broken heart.
Now that's a heartbreaking tragedy.
Full of blood, lust, and... No!
Aha! What the heck is rhetoric?
I don't know. Do you know what rhetoric is? what they ought to say rather than how they feel? You guessed it.
Rhetoric! Repetition is also an example of
Rhetoric! Oh! So that's where we say, handkerchief, handkerchief, 675 billion times in Act 2.
Okay, friends, you have learned so much in the last few minutes, so now it's time for the game!
We hope you're paying close attention to our lessons. I mean, you're supposed to pay attention in school, right, Nathan?
Right. All right, everyone. It's time to play.
Wheels of Misfortune!
Welcome, everybody, to the game Wheel of Misfortune, where nobody wins and nobody loses. Let's let them know how it works, Nathan.
All right. So we're going to spin the wheel. One of our lovely wheel spinners will read off the question, and one of you has the chance to answer. Are you ready? It's time to spin that wheel. As it's spinning, Devin, do you have anyone?
Yep.
Oh, welcome to the show. Your name? Welcome. Are you ready? Good question.
Okay, how many daughters does King Lear have? A, 2, B, 3, or C, 1?
Oh, tough one right off the bat. You got an answer for us?
Alrighty, Amelia, do we have somebody? Grab your name, please.
Miss Zablotnik?
Amazing. Let's spin that wheel! What is our question?
All right. Where was Shakespeare born? A. Armstrong. B. Stratford upon Avon. Or C. London, Ontario.
Ooh, what do we think?
It's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with B.
All right, let's keep this train rolling. It's time to
Spin that wheel!
Right over here.
Whoa, welcome to the show. Your name? Jim. All right, it's time to read off the question.
Okay, which of Gloucester's 2 sons is evil? A, Oscar, B, Edmund, or C, Regan?
Oh, your answer?
Edmund. Alright, sir, do we have somebody?
We do.
A victim, perfect. This is tragedy after all. Let's
Spin that
What's your name? Sweet. Read the question, please.
Macbeth is set in A. Canada. B. Scotland. Or C. Denmark.
B.
All right, we'll be having our last contestant from this side. Who do we have first?
No, you want to play?
Oh.
No one over here. You got anyone over there, James?
James, do we have anyone?
Right here.
Victim? It's time to see if you can put the fortune in misfortune. All right, your name?
Ava?
Welcome. All right, it's time to
Spin that wheel! The witches in Macbeth are also known as A, cheerleaders, B, weird sisters, or C, cranky teachers.
Oh. Answer?
B.
One final contestant from this side, please, Amelia. Grab your name, please.
Maeve?
Let's
Spin that wheel!
Okay, this is gonna be a hard one.
All right. True or false? King Lear keeps a pet mouse.
I have no idea. What do you
that for now. We thank you all so much for playing.
We will see you soon for Act 2 of
In fair Verona we lay our knees. With civil blood makes the hands unclean. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives. A dog in the house commands you moves me to stand. I bite my thumb at them.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Brought you we men, part fools! You know not what you do. Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death. Your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. Good morrow, cousin! What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
I am in love.
Be ruled by me, and forget to think of her.
Thou canst teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt. Younger than Juliet, our happy mother's babe. Woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. This night I hold an old accustomed feast. If you be not in the house of Montagues, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. At this same ancient piece of Capulet, sucks the fair Rosalind whom thou so lovest. Compare her face with those that I will show, and I'll make thee think thy swan crow.
I'll go along.
Welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play.
Oh, he doth keep the torches to burn bright. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight. For I ne'er saw true beauty until this night.
Uncle, this is a Montague. Attend to thee. Take no note of him. I'll not endure. You shall be endured. Go to. You are a saucy boy. You kissed by the butt.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's death.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and now too late.
But soft, what light do yonder window breaks? It is the east and Juliet is the sun.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? What's thy name? Which we call a rose by another word would smell as sweet. Doth thy name and take all myself.
I take thee at thy word.
Romeo? 'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep well upon thy night, peace in thy breast. Ah, for love and peace so sweetly rest. Good morrow, Father.
Where hast thou been?
I have been feasting with mine enemy. Plainly know that my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. This I pray that thou consent to marry us today.
I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may turn your house of rancor to pure love.
Good day. A word with one of you. A word with both. One of us? Peace. Here comes my man. Romeo, thou art a villain.
I love thee more than thou canst devise.
Tybalt, you rat catcher. Will you walk? What wouldst thou have with me? Good king of cats? Nothing but one of your 9 lives. I am for you. Ah!
Gentlemen, forbear this outrage.
Plague! Both! Your houses!
On this day's dark fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the will that others must end. Either thou or I or both shall go with him.
Thou shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that. Oh, I am fortune's fool. What is the prince's doom?
Not death, but banishment.
Banishment, be merciful, save death.
O brood unthankfulness, this is their mercy, and thou seest it not. Yet be to thy love as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence, and comfort her. Go hence before the watch be set. Oh, Romeo.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day.
Let me be put to death, it is not day.
Oh, it is, it is. Be gone away.
Farewell.
My child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant Paris shall make thee a joyful bride.
I will not marry yet. Get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face.
Out to the friar, to know his remedy.
On Thursday, sir. The time is very short.
Hopefully that my lady and my wife, Juliet, on Thursday morn, I will rouse ye. Till then, yes.
Twixt my strings and me this bloody knife shall play the umpire.
Hold then, take thou this vial, and drink thou off. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. Thou shalt awake in the ancient vault where all Capulet lie, and Romeo shall come and watch thy waking, and free thee from this present shame.
Ah, give me strength. Farewell, dear father. Shall I be married then tomorrow morning?
No, this shall forbid it.
Romeo, I come, and this I drink to thee.
This is nasty. Bring Juliet forth.
He's dead, deceased, dead, dead, dead.
Alas!
Oh, woeful time.
Death is my son-in-law!
How sweet is love itself possessed, but when love shadows are so rich in joy. How fares my Juliet?
Her body sleeps in her kindred's vault.
Oh my! Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Well, apothecary. A dram of poison.
Drink it then, and if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Ugh. And lips, seal with a righteous kiss. Mwah. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss. Mwah. I die.
What's here? A cup? A cup. Closed in my true love's hand. Poison drunk all and left no friendly drop. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rested. Let me die. A blooming peace this morning with it brings. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things.
My daughter is not for thee.
Your daughter and the Moor are making the beast with two backs.
Oh, heaven! How got she out? Oh, treason of the blood! Where may we apprehend her and the Moor?
I think I can discover them.
Pray you lead on.
Signor, it is the Moor.
Oh, thou foul thief! Where hast thou stowed my daughter?
What's the matter here?
My daughter is abused, stolen from me, and corrupted by spells, medicines, and witchcraft.
Oh, who has done this?
Here is the man, your grace, this Moor.
What in your own heart can you say to this? It is most true. True that I married her.
Why should this be? Find out what practices of cunning hell he used.
Othello, speak. I ran through the stories of my life. Chances, accidents, states, slavery, redemption. She swore 'twas strange. 'Twas passing strange. 'Twas pitiful. 'Twas wondrous pitiful. I did drive my fair lady's love and she mine. Send for the lady, and if thou find me foul, in her report for a sentence can fall upon my life.
Fetch Desdemona. I think this tale would win my daughter too good for Bantio.
My noble father,
Hear her speak.
here is my husband.
Oh, God be with you. I have done your grace.
Othello, you must away tonight. Use Desdemona well.
Look to her more, if thou hast the eyes to see. She has deceived her father, and it may be.
Oh, it is a shame to be so fond. I will incontinently drown myself.
Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies. Come, be a man. Put money in thy purse, I say. Put money in thy purse. Go, make money. She must change for youth. Therefore, put money in thy purse and fill thy purse with money. Thou shalt enjoy her. Therefore, make money. Make all the money thou canst. Go, provide thy money. I'll go sell all my land. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. I hate the Moor. Let's see. Cassio's a proper man. I have to abuse a fellow's ear that he is too familiar with his wife.
Ye men of Cyprus,
The Moor.
My dear Othello, honey, shall be well desired.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant, I will stoop a wine.
not tonight. I am very poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
If I can fasten but one cup upon him, might have put our Cassios in action that may offend. Some wine? Drink ho.
I'll do it to the health of our general.
Hey!
To our affairs, gentlemen.
Hey!
I'm not drunk now.
Rodrigo, after the lieutenant.
I'll be to the knave.
Help! Help! What is the matter here?
Drunk.
I pray you, pardon me, I cannot speak.
Cassio, I love thee, but never more the officer of mine.
I am hurt past all surgery. Oh, my reputation.
Reputation. I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to put you in your place again.
You advise me well.
She's framed when the Moor may Cassio find, soliciting his wife. Was that not Cassio I see parted from my wife? I do believe it was. Indeed. What dost thou think? I do beseech you, it were not for your quiet nor your good to know my thoughts. What dost thou mean? Well, beware, my lord, of jealousy. 'Tis the green-eyed monster. Oh, misery! Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. She did deceive her father. And so she did. I humbly do beseech you of your pardon for too much loving you. This man is of exceeding honesty. My dear, I have a thing for you. A thing for me? It is a common thing to have a foolish wife. Oh, but what would you give me now? For this handkerchief. What
handkerchief did I today see Cassio wipe his beard with?
Within these 3 days, let neither be say that Cassio was alive.
Lend me that handkerchief that which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Away.
But
Away! Do withdraw yourself. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. Stand you a while apart. Cassio came hither. I made a return. Mark his gesture. Now, will I question Cassio of Bianca the strumpet? He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. As he shall smile, a fellow shall go mad. How do you now, Lieutenant?
Look how he laughs already. So.
Bianca.
How now? I found it in my chamber.
My handkerchief.
I think of Faith. She loves me.
After her, go to.
I will chop her to pieces.
Strangle her.
Good.
And for Cassio, let me.
Excellent. Good.
Stand behind this bulk, fix firm their resolution.
he dies.
Whether he kill Cassio, or Cassio kill him, or each Jew kill the other, every way makes my day. I hear him coming.
Thou diest!
Oh,
can. What are you?
Oh, hail Macbeth, king hereafter.
Speak then to me.
Hail, thou shalt get king, though thou be none. Faithful Macbeth, oh, hail.
To be king stands not within the prospects of belief. Your children shall be kings!
You shall be king.
The supernatural soliciting of this thing cannot be ill. Let us towards the king.
Welcome hither. We establish Malcolm hereafter as Prince of Cumberland. From hence to Inverness.
I'll make joyful the hearing of your approach. The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must overleap, for in my way it lies.
Thou shalt be what thou art promised. Come, you spirits, unsex me here, and fill me top full of direst cruelty.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
Not like the innocent flower, leave all the rest to me.
I, his kinsman, should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. We will proceed no further.
Art thou afeard?
If we should fail!
We fail, but screw your courage to this sticking place, and will not fail.
Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle turned towards my hand. My eyes are made fools of the other senses. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
My husband, did you not speak?
When,
Now,
as I descended,
I
thought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more, Macbeth doth murder sleep."
these daggers must lie there,
I dare not.
infirm of purpose.
Oh, will all great Neptune's ocean not wash this blood clean from my hands?
A little water clears us of this deed.
To know by the deed, 'twere best not to know myself.
Is the king stirring?
Not yet.
I'll make so bold to call.
Oh, horror! Awake! Murder and treason! What? In our house?
Those of his chamber had their hands and faces all badged with blood.
Oh, yet I do repent that I did kill them. Let's meet in the hall together.
Well contended.
All to England. There's daggers in men's smiles.
Is Snow who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
The sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named.
Thou hast it now, king, and I fear thou twist this valley fort.
Here's our chief guest. Ride you this afternoon.
Aye.
Farewell. There is none but he whose being I do fear. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was.
Banquo thrusts against my nearest of life. Leave no botches in thy work.
We are resolved, my lord.
How now, my lord? Be bright and jovial amongst your guests here tonight.
So shall I, love, and so I pray, be you. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
Ah, 'tis good that did like for his son.
Fleance escaped.
My royal lord, the feast is sold.
Ugh. Sweet remembrance!
Sit.
The table's full.
Here's a place.
Which of you hath done this?
Upon a thought, he will be well. Are you a man?
I, and a bold one. Behold, if thou canst not, speak to.
What?
If I stand here, I saw him.
You have displaced the mirth. A kind good night to all.
It will have blood. Blood will have blood. The secrets of blood. I am in blood so far. answer me to what I ask you.
Say, if thou'st rather hear it from my master. Macbeth, beware Macduff, be resolute, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. Never vanquished be until great burden wood to high Dunsinane Hill.
That will never be. Where are you? Oh, saw you with the weird sisters.
No, my lord. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England. The castle of Macduff, I will surprise.
Our country weeps. I shall tread upon this tyrant's head, or wear it upon my sword.
Not in hell can come a devil more damned than Macbeth.
I put myself in thy direction with 10,000 warlike men. What's the grief?
How does my wife?
Your castle is surprised. Your wife is babe, savagely slaughtered.
Oh, my pretty ones!
Let me be the whetstone of your sword.
Bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say!
Who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot be undone. To bed. To bed.
The English powers near, led on by Malcolm good Macduff.
Your bird of wood shall we reach him. What does the tyrant?
He strongly fortifies. March we on to give obedience where 'tis truly owed.
Where dost thou that goose look?
There's 10,000
Oh, geese, villain.
soldiers, sir.
Give me mine armor.
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him a bow and bear it before him. Thereby we shadow the numbers of our host.
Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. Out, out, brief can. Life's but a walking shadow.
I should report that I looked toward Burnham, and anon the wood began to move.
Ring along, bell, blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them all breath. Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death. Turn, hellhound, turn.
I bear a charmed life, one which must not yield to that of woman born.
Despair thy charm. Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold it up!
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! Give me the map there. Know we have divided in three our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our aid. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love us most? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
I love you more than word can wield matter. Beyond what can be valued, rich or rare.
What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan? Speak.
I am made of that self-metal as my sister. I find that she names the parenting of love, only she comes too short. What shall Cordelia speak? Love and be silent.
And now our joy, although our last and least, what can you say?
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heed my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty, according to my bond. No more, no less.
So
That is my fear. Pray thee away. Let me, if not by birth, have lands by wit, that on these meet can fashion fit.
Where's my fool?
Here's my coxcomb.
How now, my pretty knave?
See why you best take my coxcomb.
Dost thou call me a fool, boy?
All thy other titles thou hast given away.
How now, my daughter?
Here, you keep 100 knights and squires, disordered men, debauched, be then desired, a little to disquantity your train.
Ingratitude! I can stay with Regan. I and my 100 knights.
You will remain so short as my sister, dismissing half your train. Come then to me.
You heavens, give me the patience I need. You see me here, you gods, a poor old man.
Thou were my fool. None would have thee beaten for being old before thy time. If thou come to me, I entreat you to bring but 5 and 20.
What need 5 and 20, 10 or 5?
What need 1?
Oh, fool, I shall go mad!
Let us withdraw. 'Twill be a storm. Shut off your doors.
Brother, a word. Descend, brother, I say. My father watches. Oh, sir, fly this place. Some blood drawn would be that opinion. Father, father, help! Father, no help!
Now, Edmund, where's the villain?
Fled this way, sir.
Pursue him all. Go after!
Braveness and fortune work.
I heard myself proclaim, escape the hunt. Whiles I may stay, I will preserve myself. My face, no grime, filth, blanket my loins. Edgar, I nothing am.
Blow winds, crack your cheeks, rage, blow, rumble thy bellyful, spit fire, spout rain.
Then the glint, ask thy daughter's blessing. Here's a night that pities neither wise men nor fools.
Oh ho, 'tis foul! I am a man more sinned against than sinning.
Look,
My wits begin to turn.
look! Here comes a walking flame. Come in with me. My duty cannot suffer to obey none of your daughter's hard command. I have overheard of lots of death and blood. Take him with me. Come away.
Seek out the traitor Gloucester.
Hang him instantly.
Wherefore hast thou sent the king to? Dover?
Because I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes.
Oh, upon these eyes of thine I'll set my foot.
Oh, cruel! Oh, you dad!
One side will haunt the other. Out vile jelly.
Where's my son, Edmund?
Thou callest upon one that hates thee.
Oh, my follies! Then Edgar was abused.
Let him smell his way to Dover.
But who comes here? My father? I have been your tenant these 80 years.
As flies to wanted boys, are we to the gods? They kill us for their sports. Away! Get thee away!
But you cannot see your way.
Thank God, good friend. Oh, you mighty gods, this world I do renounce. And in your sights, shake patiently this great affliction off. If Edgar live, oh, bless him! But have I fallen or no?
Up so. How is't? Feel you your legs? You stand. Think that the clearest gods have preserved thee.
You ever gentle gods, take my breath from me. Let not my worst spirit tempt me again to die before you please.
Ah, look, a mouse! Peace, peace. This piece of toasted cheese will do it. There's my gauntlet.
That voice I do well remember. It's not the king.
Aye, every inch a king.
Dost thou know me?
I remember thine eyes well enough.
I cannot see.
Look with thine ears.
my fortunes, take my eyes.
Come, Father, I'll bestow you, friend.
Sir, do you know me?
I think this lady is my child Cordelia.
And so I am.
Pray you now, forget and forgive. I am old and foolish.
To both these sisters I've sworn my love, each jealous of the other. Which of them shall I choose? Both? One or neither?
In my right, he compares the best.
Not so high. What, should it have been you?
Gestures do oft prove profit.
An interlude.
Lady, I am not well, else I should answer from a full-floating stomach.
Draw thy sword. Thou art a traitor, a most toad-spotted traitor.
I beg your life, some good I mean to do. Quickly, send to the castle for my riddance on the life of Lear and Cordelia.
My name is Edgar, thy father's son. Met I my father with his bleeding rings, I asked his blessing, but his flawed heart twitched to extremes of passion, joy, and grief. But smilingly,
Help! Help! Oh, help! Oh, she's dead! And her sister Byron's poisoned! She confesses it.
The one, the other, poisoned for my sake, and after slew herself.
How! Oh, you are men of stone! Cordelia, stay a little. I killed the slave that was hanging thee,
Edmund is dead, my lord.
and my poor fool is hanged. No, life, never. Never! Look there!
brave heart, a privy brave.
He is gone indeed.
The oldest hath borne most. We that are young will never see so much, or live so long.
Oh, treason!
Your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace.
Which of you doth love us most?
Brave Macbeth.
Noble Macbeth.
I love you more. She comes too short, according to my bond.
Be gone! Come!
The Moor.
Thou thief!
Othello. Juliet. Paris. A feast.
Oh, hail, Macbeth! Hail!
Did my heart love till now?
Saucy boy.
Why, bastard? Wherefore base?
My daughter!
Base?
My husband.
Baseness?
Your grace!
Bastardy?
Othello.
Bastard?
Must away tonight.
Your children shall be king!
You shall be king.
Hey!
Villain. Villain.
Away!
Go, make money.
I'll go sell all my land. Unsex me here.
Duncan, come!
Look innocent.
No!
Will not fail.
A dead, mine eyes! Duncan!
Romeo, why did you touch me sorrow?
Father, marry us today.
I will.
Surprise!
Cassio never wore the officer of mine.
Oh, my reputation!
Importune Desdemona self.
My daughters!
100 knights half. 5 and 20. 10. 5. 1.
The fool I shall go mad!
This blood!
A little water.
The king dead. Murder and treason.
All of England.
Romeo is a villain. Tybalt, you rat catcher.
Gentlemen.
Ah!
Oh, I Juliet. Grandma poison.
Cheers! Oh, kill me not! Kill me tomorrow! Let me live tonight!
The queen is dead! Ding dong, witch is dead!
Out, pretend!
Draw, traitor! Turn, hellhound! Our father's dead! Oh my God, what's in this?
She's dead! And your sister!
Oh, murder! Murder! What? Murder!
Handkerchief!
Oh, swallow your handkerchief!
Here's to my love. Thus with a kiss. Mwah. I die.